Thank you for joining us. With me today is Kurt Sussman. Kurt is the Director of Educational Technology for Keystone College. He's also an instructor in the Communication Arts and Humanities Division with a focus on digital media design and production. Today I wanted to speak with Kurt about another facet of his life, his involvement in the martial arts. Kurt is a 4th degree black belt and has been practicing for over 40 years. I was interested to know how he felt the martial arts has benefited him in other aspects of his life. Kurt, what is your personal philosophy regarding the martial arts?
Well, to me, martial arts is about conflict resolution. It's about seeing clearly the situation at hand and figuring out where you can apply leverage to produce the desired outcome.
So, is it about fighting?
Actually, martial arts is very little about fighting. I think that we're conditioned through the media, through television and video and movies, to think that martial arts is about violence, when actually that maybe is the veneer that covers martial arts, when ultimately it's about conflict resolution. So again, talking about leverage, you're taking a conflict situation and applying leverage and minimal force to get the desired outcome, so that ultimately there's no conflict at all.
How can these principles be applied to other aspects of life?
Well, I think that conflict is the common denominator to everyone's life. And if you learn core principles, if you learn like the principles of physics, if you apply them in one spot and you get a certain effect, you'll get that same effect wherever you apply them if you've isolated the principle at work. So if you study and learn the principles of conflict resolution in martial arts and apply them anywhere you experience conflict, you'll get the same results.
In your experience, how would you say those martial arts principles have helped you to deal with conflict in your life?
Well, like everyone else, I've had a lot of conflict in my life, from relationships to financial situations, professional situations, and once I realized that there was something that I could do about it, that I could actually take responsibility and take control of the situation by figuring out what I could do, where I could apply leverage and change the outcome instead of waiting for the world to change so that I could be happy.
And how do you feel that this could make the most out of a person's potential?
Well, again, everyone's going to deal with conflict, and it gives them the ability to take responsibility for their lives. I think we might live in a culture to where it's very easy to lay blame and judgment and ridicule, and to think if only the whole world would change, then I could be happy. Martial arts teaches us that your happiness is up to you. There's something that you can do to survive the situation and to produce the desired outcome. Maybe not the outcome you thought, but an outcome you can live with.
And what do you feel are the core tenets to being a balanced martial artist?
That's easy. Observation. That's it. I think that people hide. I think that people try to, as I said before, maybe blame, maybe judge, maybe hide from the truth. And in martial arts, you learn to be aware, to be paying attention, to be able to actually honestly see the situation, and then, most importantly, to be able to honestly see yourself and who you are and how effective you were in dealing with that situation. And if you see the situation clearly, and if you honestly observe yourself, you will make the necessary changes. You can't help but to. But when you are living a lie, when you're not paying attention or you're hiding behind some false pretense, then you'll always be ineffective. So the simplest answer is pay attention.
Thank you very much for joining me today, Kurt. We're just about out of time.
Glad to do it. Thank you.